I always found I developed stronger relationships with my friends than with my family. I guess to a degree this was the result of us going through the same things, and the problems of my family always seemed to overshadow mine. As a young child, I also believed I was the most important person in the universe, so there was that. I developed an intense love of film and used it as a means of understanding the world around me, why people felt and did the things they do, what made them tick. It made me feel less alone and it felt true. Well, the good ones did. I looked up what the best films were, who directed them, and then watched many of those as well, which I've continued to do for most of my life. I developed a deep love for Akira Kurosawa in particular. It seemed better and more significant than my actual life could have ever hoped of being. Often in my life, and maybe as the result of this, I've wished I could free myself of my physical form and transcend to a spirit that could see all walks of life, understand everything, explore lands and concepts beyond my understanding as well. Something along the lines of what I imagine the Star Child must be seeing towards the end of 2001: A Space Odyssey. To just float around having crazy adventures and completely free of myself. Then I'm often hit with the fact that life ultimately makes no sense. We create illusions in our minds and constantly distract ourselves from the nagging paranoia of unanswered questions. It all makes absolutely no sense, and I truly believe we are all insane. If nothingness created itself, then what created the nothingness? If God created it all, what created God? What right did he have to create anything in the first place, including himself, which makes absolutely no sense? Sparks don't just create themselves, they don't come out of nowhere. What is this what are trees, life forms, colours? We only see colours because of the sun. We created the sun, it makes no sense. The only way for anything to really make any ultimate sense would be for nothing to exist at all. Maybe that's the case anyway, or we're all just an illusion or a shade of nothing. It's really the sort of thinking that could drive me insane. And ultimately, like many of life's problems, there is no ultimate solution. So I put it aside and make my own meaning. I'll make as many films as I can, watch and culture myself as much as possible, and hope for the best. Hopefully along the way I will develop friendships, relationships, and memories that will make it all worthwhile. And stop whinging as much. I do not play basketball.